So do you moisturize? Sometimes. So what you got there? Just want to make sure. Let me double check here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So typically, when you don't moisturize, you start to develop what we call psoriasis alba, and what it does actually, it destroys the damage of your skin, destroys some of the pigments of your skin. It's not permanent, but you gotta moisturize. Healthy skin, it evens out skin tone. So you get a patch here. So let's describe this as ill distinct, light, non-palpable patch on right cheek. Okay. Alright, like this. Okay, just wipe it again. Wipe it again. Okay. Alright. What's that over there? On your right jawline, right here. Looks like a papule. So a papule is an elevated, firm, palpable lesion less than 5 millimeters. Typically, some people call it a bumpy mole, but we don't call it a bumpy mole. We would describe it as firm, flesh-colored, sometimes dome-shaped papule. Nurse diagnosis compound nevus. So what you got here on your right jawline is a compound nevus. Let me just measure it, okay? And also let me measure your macule on your forehead. Okay. Alright. Very good. Macule on the forehead is 2 by 3 millimeters. Let me take a look at the right jawline, the papule, and measure it. Okay. So, the papule on the right jawline is 4 by 4 millimeters. So far, all the things that I've seen, let me just feel around. Looks good. Nothing concerning. Okay, let's move on to your left jawline. I see a little bit of thickening on your left jawline. Right here. Have you been scratching this area? Yes. Yeah, no wonder. I think that's the reason why you have a plaque here. So a prime example of a plaque is when you have an itchy spot, and the more you scratch and you rub really hard, it thickens the skin. We call it lignification. That spot becomes a plaque. So a plaque is an elevated, firm, rough, with flat top surface greater than 5 millimeters. That's right here. So best thing you could do is after you wash your face, moisturize. And I'm gonna give you something to take home to slowly thin out the plaque on your left jawline. nodule on your left cheek? Do you break out in acne once in a while? Because that's pretty big. So a nodule is an elevated, firm, palpable lesion. Is circumscribed, typically greater than 5 millimeters. So sometimes your acne gets really bad, it becomes a nodule, and sometimes you get this painful nodulocystic acne, and sometimes it creates a pus underneath it, and sometimes those things need oral antibiotic. Is it slowly going away? How long have you had this? 2 months, and it's slowly shrunk. Okay. Do you need anything for it? No. Okay. Well, you could always call me or come back. We'll give you something. No problem. Okay. So, is this spot itchy on your left temple? Right there. Look like you have tiny vesicles. So vesicles are tiny, fluid-filled, superficial blisters that's less than 5 millimeters. Sometimes they can arise from allergic contact dermatitis. Let me just dab with cotton gauze here. Dab, dab. Yeah, you can get allergic contact dermatitis, which could be like poison ivy, urushiol, or any products that you're allergic to, and you get tiny vesicles that's super itchy, and it's red and very inflamed. I'm gonna prescribe you a strong topical steroid, but I like to see you. Let me just make sure here. Okay. I'm gonna prescribe you a super potent topical steroid. It's a prescription, so we're gonna send it to your pharmacy. All you need to do is, typically this is applied multiple times a day for a short amount of time, but I like to see you back in 7 days. I want a quick follow-up. I want to make this result quicker. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, everything else looks good. Let's clean my scope here. Just double check here. Okay. Alright, everything looks good. I did not see any pre-cancers or skin cancers. But those things I mentioned, those are very basics. We're gonna address the plaque here. We're gonna address the vesicle here. We're gonna monitor the macule on your forehead. We're gonna monitor the papule on your right jawline here. Also, if you need something else for your nodule on your left cheek, we can always give you something. The patch on your right there, on your right cheek, which is, I think, looks like a pityriasis alba. All you need to do, just gentle cleanser and a moisturizer. Now, what kind of moisturizer do you use? You don't use any moisture. Oh, okay. What about cleanser? What kind of cleanser? Alright, no problem if you're not using anything. Nurse, we're gonna give, let's give our patient some samples, okay? Do you have any cleanser? Yes. We have any moisturizer? Oh, no. Okay. We have cleansers, but we don't have moisturizer. But all you need to do is, get the moisturizer form of the sample I get some survey samples here. I'll give you enough for you to last for about 2 weeks. So, okay. Okay, so wash your face twice a day, morning and before you go to bed, and get the moisturizer form of this, and that will help with the psoriasis album. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it right here. But everything else looks good. Your face looks great. But moisturize, wear a sunscreen, and wear a hat is very important. I'd like to see you back in a week. So before you leave, make sure to go to the front desk and make a follow-up with me. Just tell them it's a follow-up with Al. That's all you need to do. Okay, well, if do you have any questions for me? Anything else I can do for you? Okay, well, it's nice meeting you. Also, if you like me, tell your friends about me, your family, co-workers. I would love to take care of them. This was a pleasure for me to take care of you. Thank you so much.